I'm watching the House of Tap. They talk about Martin Luther King. If Martin Luther King would have watched out for the spirit of everybody, you talk about the FBI tried to ruin him. He had John F. Kennedy side, but John F. Kennedy could have got the moles out of the FBI. John F. Kennedy wasn't protected enough. Our president was not protected enough. When he was in that crowd in that parade, spots was empty. You supposed to have your nation with you. You don't supposed to be in a parade where spots in. Every army supposed to be with you. I don't think it with this, it's not just that. It's more than this, not just the white. It's the personality. It's the judging when people are not agreeing on it. That's not you're talking about something. We seen Martin Luther King had white police officers about him in some of the documentary, right? We seen that. But if I was John F. Kennedy and if I was an organizer, I would have John F. Kennedy ever building everything. Get the mole out of the FBI. Get the racism mole out of there. And his personality. This is not because of the N word. It's not because of that. When you look at pictures, don't you right now you see black people that's at that, right? How would we know we didn't have black police officers? Why hoses are on us doing those things? Look at what's going on now in these days. How would we know? Back in the day, we couldn't even. Back in the day, we couldn't even go in white neighborhoods, and now we the one that's running black people out our own neighborhoods. I don't think it was more than that. It was just not the white person. It was about personality. It was about not agreeing with God. It was not agreeing with those things. And we're gonna put this on here. It was on this that it was about that and not agreeing with God. It was not about those things. He had John F. Kennedy good side, but if John F. Kennedy would have been organized as a president and said like, this has become a problem. I need to get everybody out. I need to close every FBI out. I need to get every investigate everybody. And I just think I think John F. Kennedy wasn't that open enough when he got Martin Luther King white, called John F. Kennedy and got him out. So I think when John F. Kennedy got him out, he should have attacked the FBI. And it should attack. There's more people involved. And not just that. You saying one thing about it. Don't just blame this on the FBI. And it's not about the KKK. It's about not about the religion. It's about the religion factors. That can be the most threat. God knew it. God knew it. Look at how the human behavior acts. The human mind acts. I would have, and I'm telling you, if I was leader, I would get every army to look at every spirit. They gonna be intimidated, but we watching you. We standing on the side, each line, sitting between each human. It's the person I seen Michael Max picture when Michael Max talking and this and that, and everybody thinking you're just listening, but you gotta watch everybody moving the way they think because you don't know what goes on in a person's head. You're just waiting after a show is over, and you waiting to after something is over, and you interact. You gotta constantly interact with them. You gotta watch the moves. I go to city rights. Me, you gotta be able to play the system where the system played that. You gotta be able to play the system Where it's played at. Do you care what your community think? Look what's going on right now. Oh, you call the police, you are holding this and that. Look what's going on right now. Look how society in the world has changed. Look at the things, where those things at and those compelled things, right? So, at Martin Luther King and everybody would have kept calling, I think it still got a lot of people. The way John F. Kennedy handled it, it was very good. And I think at Martin Luther King would have kept reaching out, I think more, the president would have did more. But our government didn't protect them enough. Our troops didn't protect them. Trust me, they really want to find out who's more involved in this one person. There's more of them. They could. They already know. Come on, guys. Come on. They ain't dumb. And there's some people in the FBI that they know that went against JF Kennedy. Come on. At George Bush and Joe Biden wanted to expose that. Come on. At Trump want that to come out. Come on. They can let it come out. Come on. If they really want to tell it out now, if they really want to tell the FBI agents and the rest of them that's out, they can do it. But it's up to Joe Biden them. It's up to them. It's up to them. It's up to the president. It's up to Trump. It's up to them to not to want to keep that in. It's up to Obama. It's up to them. It is up to them, guys, and you got to understand it. But it was more people involved. Let me tell you, you think I don't really the spirit. But when you don't act on the spirit, when you see something, humans don't act and write and report. They so scared, care what people think, and they don't react and they just leave it alone. And that's when mistakes happens. Baby F. Hubert Jr. Hold up, I got it right here. Um, Hubert F. Babies Hubert Sellers. I don't know why I got this as a title. Hold up, I know I ain't tripping. So Hubert F. Baby Hubert. I got so many things, guys. That's not even thing. Get Money Stowaway, Hubert Sellers. But that is the thing, guys. I'm sorry for mumbling. I'm sorry for it because I got so many broadcasts. But that is the situation. Why? Hey, what you think of the FBI not taking pictures of me now, right? What they can be taking pictures of me right now. You, they can be taking pictures of me right now, right? We don't know. We don't know what the FBI and the Raleigh police doing. We don't actually know, right? I don't know. How can we know something, right? Come on. Be honest with the situation. Come on. It was about personality. It was about destroying. It was about our God. And I think John F. Kennedy got destroyed for standing with Martin Luther King. That's John F. Kennedy got killed because he stood with them. But John F. Kennedy need to know his power. You controlled them. John F. Kennedy need to know his powers as a president. You control them. And you can put every legislator, everybody that go against you in jail, everybody that don't agree. I think Judge Kennedy got killed because he stood with Martin Luther King. George Bush Sr. talked about it in the book when he went in one neighborhood and it was racist. His book is pretty good. Talk about university. It talks about these things. You have to watch the mindsets of others, the way they think. Crimes happen because the statistic of the mind. The statistic of it. The mind. I told people this, and I'm going to tell you this.
Be careful who you go with and fall in love with.
Yep. Has been brought up. I'm going to tell you something. I'm going to tell you something. I'm going to let you know something. John F. Kennedy needs to watch out for the spirit of his people that's around him. People in the crowds, Malcolm X, Martin Luther King. Read their mindsets. When they look some type of way, you need to put them on a radar. You can laugh all you want. I speak the truth. Watching out for the spiritual. John F. Kennedy could have been prevented if he would have put a stop to the FBI right there. But he didn't. He didn't. He didn't put a stop. When he bailed Martin Luther King out of jail, got Martin Luther King out, why he didn't start disassembling the FBI? He just one man. I don't think John F. Kennedy thought that big. I don't think he thought that big in those formats, in those things. I don't think that was the format of it. I don't think he thought that big. We are still trying to bring old documents to life to keep things alive. I understand those things. And we know we still got KKNs, but that's the most deeper part.